Sturgis is a standalone video.
It is. It's very unique and all on its own.
Yes, we moved Sturgis ahead of the timeline from where we originally really are because we wanted to get it out as soon as we could and make it relevant. Otherwise, it might not have come out till October.
We have had some high highs and some low lows.
Yep.
Off with his head. Here's our son.
No.
He's kind of a giant.
Max has ridden 1,300 miles, so he could show us a new kart game. It's a hard day today.
Yeah.
Buffalo motorcycle traffic jam. I don't know how we did it, but we found a parking spot. Okay, so remember that great ride that I said we were going to the grocery store in Rapid City? Here we are. But you're gonna notice that there's something missing in this video. Take one guess.
Gas is like a swimming pool.
Wow. Wow.
Just gushed. I mean, it shot probably 15 feet around off. Everyone was like, oh my God.
Having all the adventures, I'm seeing all the sights, I know all the people, I'm in the middle of the Harley scene. It was like really exciting.
High five.
Finally, we thought about t-shirts.
Yes.
And can get it done.
Yes, we headed out there briefly. We did not like the quality they were sending out, and so we quickly nipped that in the bud because we wanted to find a more reputable vendor, and we feel like we have. So it's going to have our Two Wheels Big Life logo on it, and in addition, it's going to have...
It's your ride.
Yes.
Why? Whether you're riding 3 wheels, 2 wheels, your knees are in the breeze, then it's your ride.
Yes, and it doesn't matter what you ride. BMW, Harley, Goldwing. I mean, it really doesn't matter.
No.
The love of riding all brings us together.
Yes.
All right, Sturgis View Campground. Here we come. And I have to show you this real quick. Here's Henry again. When we first met him, he had absolutely nothing. And now this is the second time we've met him, and now he is fully ready for the vagabond life.
I got everything, and this is the most difficult teardown I've ever had.
You're gonna push.
Yeah, they're putting me to work. I gotta pay for my food somehow.
Yeah. So we invited you here so you could work.
I invited myself. No. Just push.
Yes.
All right. Okay, wait. Listen. I got no grip.
Okay, hold on a second. You're lifting up on it.
Like, I'm pushing down?
Yeah.
Oh,
you're
sorry.
Just push.
You're pushing up on it, so you're levering. Just push. Just push.
You didn't know that there was a specific way to move Ruby, did you?
I didn't know this either. This is my first time in indentured servitude.
Okay, we made it. We are here at Sturgis View Campground. And we're getting all settled in. So we've got some weather coming in, so we got to be quick and get everything battened down, and hopefully it won't be too severe.
It's a good thing we're not on the edge of that.
Oh, so we don't want to be on this edge here.
Yeah. Over there?
Yeah.
It's coming straight up there. It's blowing the hell out of everything over here.
Heard about South Dakota rains, but
That was it. That was 30 minutes ago. 28, 24, 23.
so just enough.
18, yeah, just enough. Came through here just enough to destroy camp. It's pretty cool.
It's crazy.
You can ride right through downtown with all the bikes, and
Yes, you can ride through with all the bikes, but you also have to dodge all the people that kind of want to walk back and forth.
and there's tons of custom bikes, tons of just custom everything, custom body paint, you name it.
Oh man, lots of food vendors, lots of vendors.
Lots and lots.
Bring your
and
wallet.
Lots of vendors.
It's kind of interesting. The first vendor to Sturgis was in 1974. They had one vendor. And now, I don't know how many hundreds they have, but they have a lot.
A lot.
So park your bike, walk around, do some people watching. There might be a couple inappropriately dressed ladies wandering around.
Well, are they inappropriately painted ladies?
Yes, yes. I don't know.
That look like a full-on jersey that's form-fitting.
Yes. You'll also find some people who maybe party just a little too hard.
Yeah, we did see some of those, didn't we?
Yes.
Yeah.
And you can go and get some, if you have issues with your motorcycle or you need tires.
Yep. Also, you can get some accessories that are added on too.
Yes.
So,
Where are you going, Richie?
oh, I was gonna go in town while you're here, and because I need new tires on Alice, and I may get a windshield because it's my birthday. Happy birthday to me.
You go have a good birthday.
Yeah, you relax here. I'll go get tires and we'll be ready to go when Max gets here. So we got Joey Raider working on it.
What's up?
That's it. Gotta keep him employed.
I'm telling you.
So I can bring that girlfriend up here.
So Sturgis is unique. Sturgis is worth the experience.
Make the pilgrimage.
All right, anyway, we are heading out for one of our world famous grocery runs. You know, the zigzaggy kind that goes and wanders all over the country instead of the straight shot there. Anyway, we will eventually head up into Rapid City so we can restock on groceries, but in the meantime, we're gonna go ride some great roads. So, what road are we on?
We're on 26.
So we're coming from Sturgis. We're heading over to Rapid City. I asked Richard, okay, do we have to take the highway to get there? And he's like, yeah. And I said, well, is there a better route to take? And he's like, I'm sure there is. Let's find it. Remember that great ride that I said we were going to the grocery store in Rapid City? Here we are. But you're gonna notice that there's something missing. Take one guess. We get here, and on the way here, Richard's check engine light goes on. And he stops in the shade here. I go grocery shopping, and then he realizes he thinks it's the stator again. So he's on his way. Actually, he's over at the Harley Davidson, hoping that they can do something for him. In the meantime, I have a whole pile of groceries, and I have a wonderful young man here by the name of Henry. Let's see if we can do this. Let's see if we can get all these groceries on my motorcycle and one unknown motorcycle.
We got a decent amount. I'll swing it around.
All right.
Fits. And this stuff will just be on the back.
Here we are. Chris is here to pick me up. They'll have to give me a phone number that I can text to get any information on this, but we'll get a text telling us that the bike is completed. That's what's happening. It wasn't necessarily the stator, it was the regulator and too much fuel being in there. That's
The regulator was causing the non-charging issue, and the no start issue you were having was caused by a bad ECM, actually holding the injectors open, and that's why your cylinders were completely full of fuel. Yeah,
Okay.
you could, when I took the plugs out, you could see, like, you could shake the bike back and forth, and I have a video of it. You can see gas is like a swimming pool.
wow.
It's a hard day today,
Yeah, it's a hard day. It's a hard day today.
but we got good news.
Miss Alice is out of the shop.
Yes.
So she was down again. From what I've been told, the stator, the voltage regulator, and the ECM have been replaced. So I don't know what major malfunction happened, but it was a major malfunction. And the tech told me that it was the most challenging bike he's seen here at Sturgis Rally so far.
Yeah.
So they got it done. They did it in a day and a half. So they were on it. They have 50 techs here at the dealership in Rapid City, and they were on it, and a great communication from the guys. And we're going out and going to go pick the bike back up.
Yes.
So not have this kind of funk going on, because when this happens, sucks.
Yes. So, and I just want to say, I'm gonna cry. So maybe I can't say it. We're both gonna cry. Things going on. We're just not right now in a position to go out and spend the time to go find something else.
Well, it's not just that, but we have a big camper. We have a big camper on the back of this thing. Yeah. So it's not like I can just go, you know, just go buy a bike and, oh, by the way, you got a hitch here to throw on?
Well, and it's not only that, we just don't know what our next step is going to be. You know, if we're going to go to adventure bikes and back into a tent, we're still kind of on the fence with a lot of major decisions that we need to make, and we were hoping we could wait and get an awesome summer done exploring the great United States before we're faced making some major decisions on what's next.
Yeah.
But just know whatever's next, it's going to have motorcycles and riding and exploring and all that good stuff.
Yes.
We just don't know what our living arrangements are going to look like.
All right. And we're off.
What did they say?
He gave me just a list of everything, and I haven't read it yet, but ECM, the warranty covered everything, 100%, $50. It's all cost. Would have been $1,500 if not.
Wow, fantastic.
Yeah. So good news.
Is there bad news?
No, that was good news. That was good news.
I thought you were gonna go. Okay,
No,
that's the good news.
no, that was good news. I didn't start it with this was good. The good or bad? What do you want?
Oh my gosh! I'm so excited.
Oh, my butt's sore.
Where's Redbeard?
He's getting his pass. Hi, Mama.
Hi, baby.
Oh, it's so good to see you.
It's so good to see you.
I forgot to wear my gloves.
Dude, and you forgot to put your sunscreen on.
I don't have sunscreen.
Oh my gosh. You need a mother.
It's just my hand.
No windshield?
No, my windshield didn't fit. I couldn't make it fit. I tried getting some extension bolts.
Here's our son.
Yeah.
Here's our son. No. He's kind of a giant, but it's all good.
All right, Max made it all the way.
This is the youngest, by the way.
Yes. Max made it all the way from Tennessee. We've been waiting and hoping for this day to happen. He's 21 years old and he's going to experience Sturgis.
I'm excited.
What things did you forget to bring, Maxwell?
Oh, I forgot to bring a lot of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like what?
Towel.
Okay.
I forgot to bring a pillow.
Okay.
I forgot to, a lot.
Yeah. So here's our tip. Obviously, Max was working. He was very busy.
Don't take advice from Mac on traveling. There's our tip.
Talk to these two.
Yeah. No, my suggestion is if you have the time to take a one-day over the night quick trip from your house 2-3 miles out, set up camp, and you will quickly realize what you forgot.
Even in your backyard if you can.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So
get on the bike, ride, and then you'll remember the stuff as you're riding, because that's exactly what happened to me.
Yes. Yeah. Don't go 1,500 miles and realize you forgot your pillow.
So he goes 1,500 miles on a 2015 Street Bob.
With no windshield.
No windshield, so pretty tough. And
and
no throttle
no
lock.
throttle lock.
No throttle. I don't know how he didn't cramp up without a throttle lock.
I just didn't.
We're old. These young people can do anything.
Yeah.
Hey, Mama.
Yes.
Can I borrow your bike?
Go ahead.
Yes.
Oh, we just gotta wait on Henry.
Hey, Maxwell, you want to move back home?
Do I want to move back home?
Yeah.
Move back in with Mom and Dad.
Yes.
That's what you're trying. Yeah.
Yes, in Ruby.
Yeah. Not in Ruby. No, it's a little cramped.
I have to laugh. Richard's cooking up burgers for everybody, and he's having a really good time of it.
Well, yeah, I'm being the fancy Gordon Ramsay.
Okay.
You know, you ready?
Let's see.
Who else does that with a 10-inch cast iron skillet? All right, when you're camping. So once I
light everybody up.
I'm like,
Okay, so I need everybody to look over here and say hi.
Hello.
hi.
Let me see if I can. All right, good morning. Beautiful day, and Richard's motorcycle is back, so we are finally going to do some riding. All right, let's get out on the road. I don't think we've ever really introduced everybody, but when Max got here, he also had a riding buddy with him that actually rode with him all the way from Tennessee, and that's Joshua Smith, aka Redbeard, and he came in on a beautiful yellow Goldwing. And so we have Max and Josh, Henry, who's been traveling with us since the Upper Peninsula, Richard and I. So now we're gonna go out and do some riding around and explore Sturgis. Josh, you were checking tire pressure?
Yes, ma'am.
Y'all good?
All good now.
Okay.
Just a couple pounds low.
Okay, awesome. And Henry is over here checking his oil. All right, we're trying to round everybody up. It's kind of like herding cats to get everybody out.
I'm the worst cat of them all.
You're the slowest cat, or the sleepiest cat, or.
Sleepiest cat, yeah.
All right, and Richard is all happy because he's got Miss Alice back, and now he's attaching parts back to her that we took off so we can get out of here. And if you're wondering where the kid is,
Charge my phone.
We're gonna come down this way and then take this road. We've never been on this one. This is that old Hill City road. And then we'll take Iron Mountain and then around the state park, through the state park, over to Needles, and then back.
okay.
Fun. See you on the road.
Because when you're traveling in a group of motorcycle riders, it is kind of like herding cats. We have one wonderful young man named Henry that we're traveling with, and we always wait for Henry. In fact, that shot that I just got, there's no Henry in it. Why? Because he's back here still. Here's how we mail our letters. we just drive by a walking postman and say, "Hey, can we give you something?" He's like, "Sure."
Sure, would love to.
Love you, baby.
Love you too, Mama.
We're on Old Hill City Road, which connects Hill City to Keystone. It's about 11 miles long. Great curvy little road. Not as well known as the rest of the roads out there. So not a lot of bike traffic. Did you take a bath?
Yeah, I ended up getting a little shower. So basically, there was a hill that went down, it dipped, and then there's a railroad track.
I saw that.
And it was a little rough railroad track.
Yes, it was.
So I saw him stand up for it, and I stood up for it. And as soon as it hit that back, this little ice chest here flew open, and this ice water that we have keeping our nice water cold went down my back. You see it all over the bike.
You turn around, you're all wet. It looked like you went through a rain shower.
But it was a ice cold rain shower.
Okay, so Richard and I have eaten lunch at a lot of cool places, but this is really cool.
This one's Tom said, one of the best.
There is a picnic table between us and them, just in case you're wondering. So what'd you think, Max?
That was cool. My first time ever seeing those massive creatures.
That was pretty impressive.
Yeah, that was really cool. Especially that close.
Yeah.
They're just sitting there, sit down, have lunch.
I know. The only thing
kind of a surreal experience
Yeah.
there. First pulled up and, you know, they're all, some of them are standing, most of them are sitting down. And I'm like, oh, it's honestly kind of smaller than I expected. Then an actual male stands up and you go, oh, never mind. Okay, that's a truck.
Don't want to hit that.
No, don't want to hit that. Don't want that to hit me.
Yeah. Okay, so this is what several herds of buffalo do when you're out during Sturgis week trying to ride the roads. It creates a buffalo motorcycle traffic jam. What a difference a buffalo herd makes on a parking lot. Everybody's gone. Buffalo, let's stop. Buffalo gone, let's leave. So we have hit the road at 8 o'clock and there is nobody out here. So if you come to Sturgis and you do want to go riding during Sturgis week and you don't want to face the crowds, get up as early as possible and you will have these beautiful roads pretty much all to yourself for a while. Later in the afternoon, not so much.
over to Camp 5. We're gonna go see Christoph, aka Lulu Mozart, and the legend, the mayor of Camp 5, Scooter Tramp Scotty.
I guess what I'm interested in is, what was it like when you first started working the rallies and supporting yourself versus how it is now for the people that are doing it?
It's changed since I started, but then the rallies have changed a lot since the guys before me started coming to them, the really old guys, you know.
Yeah.
But back then, in the 80s and, well, in the 80s and before, the Harley was the symbol of nonconformity and rebellion, right?
Right.
And it was mostly young guys that rode them, okay? And then the citizens, as they called them, told us to stay off those motorcycles. But something changed up around 90, somewhere in around 90, and they all started riding them. So the early rallies, working at them, there wasn't as many vendors, and they all like knew each other. And then as the yuppies came onto the scene, they brought a bunch of money in, and they started spending money. You know, I had less guys going, "Hey, can I pick through your tire pile?" You know what I mean? And these guys were paying the big money, and they didn't mind it. And so what happened was more and more vendors all of a sudden started showing up on the scene, and all the ones that all of the ones that were already there were like, "Who are these guys?" A lot of foreigners. And so what that did was cut the pie smaller. So as more and more people came, that's the change that happened.
Can you think of, what is your lowest low and your highest high of working at a rally?
It's all the same, man.
Just day in, day out? It's just kind of, it turns into a job then?
There's been things like you break something, or we had that big hailstorm here. I was working in a tent during that big hailstorm, but it's a job.
Okay.
There's a lot more interesting stuff than rallies on the road, you know.
Yeah.
Oh no, I get no.
I mean, the
get that.
rallies are cool, but there's a lot of interesting other stuff.
Oh, I get it. There's tons of interesting stuff on the road. I'm just curious to know the behind the scenes of a rally. And I guess what you're saying is it's just kind of a job, and you get up and you go to work and you come home and you crash and you get up the next day and do the same thing. And then the fun happens when the rally's over.
Every rally, every commercial rally like this, you've got the people who come to party, the guys who come to drink, live it up, and see the bands and do all that. And then you have the behind the scenes, the people that come to make it happen. I never thought about them till I started working for them. They are like a subculture. A lot of them know each other. There's deals goes on at night between them. They sell and wholesale stuff to each other. They travel, they're like the modern day gypsy. They travel from town to town selling their snake oil.
Yep.
During the heat of this, some of them hardly go home much. They live in trucks, hotels, you know. Some of them just do a few rallies, but some of them are on the road full time, going from show to show.
So here, what the way the things works in the circus, guys who are living on their bike like us, you know, they work here, and they work usually long hours for minimum wage. It's not lots of money. So usually in service, which is tire, change oil, windshield, accessories, whatever, you leave a tip to the guy who installed it. That's the only way they're going to make enough money to stay on the road for a year. Well, so it's a tradition. We do that usually. In fact, we do the same when we go to a bar.
Yes.
We leave that to somebody who serves.
Right.
So, but usually that's what we do.
Okay, perfect. So good to know.
I've never played solitaire, to be honest with you.
Ever?
Ever.
Wow. What happened to your childhood?
Who was your teacher?
Just make
So
sure.
what's the name of this game, and what are you trying to teach us?
Well, it's called Bullshmitz or something.
Rename the card game.
Okay, so
BS.
it's either called BS, Doubt It, or there was one
WTF.
yeah. No, Doubt It. No, that wouldn't be it. Doubt It, BS. Whenever I was a kid, we called it popcorn, but that's hardly ever used.
It was called popcorn because you were homeschooled and we didn't do any of
we
that
didn't
stuff.
say any of the
What it was.
terrible words.
We didn't, the terrible words.
Here's actually what I think is really cool, is Max has ridden 1,300 miles. So he could show us a new card game.
That's the whole point I came out here.
Yeah.
That's the whole point of him coming out here.
Yeah, that's it.
I just think it's cool that the kids still want to hang with us. What's there opinion after their first Sturgis?
It's a lot of people. A lot of people. It was really, really fun. Definitely for the experience of, you know, oh, I've gone to Sturgis, but to be honest, I would come here again after Sturgis because the roads are crowded. I mean, if you come to party and you want to go to Buffalo Chip and hang out every night and go to concerts, Sturgis is a thing for you. If you want to come ride, hit it the couple weeks afterwards because it's a parade. What I mean parade is you're going 20, 25 miles an hour the entire ride. So if you're really wanting to hook it in the corners, you're slowing down and putting around the corners. I like to ride, so.
All right. That's a wrap for Sturgis.
Is it?
It is.
We're done? We're done with Sturgis?
Yep.
And heading where?
I don't know. Stay tuned for a sneak peek
we have
of
no
where
idea.
we're going next.
Yes.
The other thing we wanted to do is ask you if you're interested in helping support our channel. We have a Patreon account that you can go to, and it helps keep us on the road. It keeps the gas in the motorcycles and the tires on the motorcycles, and you can get your name in lights at the end of every video. And we want to give a shout out to all of our fabulous patrons.
Yes.
Without
this, we would not be able to do it.
Yes,
for
absolutely.
Sure.
We just love each and every one of you, and we're tickled pink when we get to meet you guys if we're rolling through your town.
Yeah, and we've met a lot of people here at MOA and at Sturgis.
Yes.
It was great.
All right, that's a wrap. Till next time. Oh, don't forget, wait for the sneak peek. Bye. We are in search of the source of the beginning of the Mississippi River. We feel like we just screwed up.
We might have really screwed up.
We're on Highway 2, way up at the top of the Montana-Canada border. We both have a little over 100 miles left in our tank, and Richard's thinking there's not another town for 200 miles.
My engine's running, but I got no throttle.
Oh no. You do know your friends left you, right? Thank you, Coach. It is so nice to have somebody in our Rolodex that we can call, because as you can see, we are out in the middle of absolutely nowhere.